back to episode 21 of Rattle Together, where we achieve success through respect,
ambition,
tenacity,
loyalty,
trustworthiness,
and empathy.
Nice job, Jane. This is our science episode, and as you can see, we are not in our usual spot. We are at home. The internet and not electricity. The internet and phones were down at the school today, so we couldn't film there. All right, let's get started. So our riddle on Thursday last week was, when is a door not a door? I don't know if you remember the answer. But do you remember what you said when I first asked you before we went over the answer?
Not a door. When there's not a door.
You said when there's not a door there.
But it's actually a...
Well, you also said, or when it's so wide open that it looks like there's not a door, right? Yeah. So actually the answer is, the word for something being slightly open is, do you remember the word? Ajar. Ajar? Well, not a jar, like of sauce or anything. Ajar. A-J-A-R. One word, ajar. So, ajar means slightly open. So if the door is slightly open, the door is ajar. And it's not a door, it's a jar. So when I was a kid, I don't know if I've ever told you this story, Jane, but our neighbors had a fancy car, and I mean, for the 80s, this was super fancy. It was a talking car, like Kit from Knight Rider. It was so cool. And, well, I mean, it didn't talk like Kit talks, you know, but none of you know what I'm talking about, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, well, your parents do, though. So, when the door was open, you know how if you get out of the car really quick, the door's open, the car's on, you run in the house to get something you forgot, what does the car do?
Beep.
It beeps, right? It's like beep, 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 or bing, ding, ding, whatever. This car would go, the door is ajar. The door is ajar. The door is ajar. And we thought it was hilarious. My brothers and all of our friends, we thought it was the funniest thing. We were like, the door's not ajar. We thought it was hilarious. Okay, moving on. So anyway, our next riddle for you to be thinking about for tomorrow is, what is something that you get to keep after you give it away? What do you get to keep even after you give it away? Be thinking about that one for tomorrow. Let's get started on our science project today. Our science, this is kind of an experiment. So we're gonna see if we can make a paperclip float. For this experiment, you'll just need a container with water in it and 2 paper clips. One for floating and the other, I'll show you what that's for in a minute. We're going to start with just one. If you need to pause the video, if you need to get grown-up permission to get water out, go ahead and do that. But I want you to try this one with us if you can. If you have a paper clip. So Jane, I want you to try and make this paper clip float. Oh, did it work? No. It just fell right down to the bottom. So we're going to take this out, and I'm going to show you a trick. And I'm going to do it once, and then I'll let Jane give it a try. Okay? So here's what you're going to use your other paper clip for. You're going to take your paper clip, which looks like, you know, this in the beginning, and you're just going to bend it down in the middle so that it's an L shape with the hook on top and a hook on the bottom. And we're going to use this to balance our other paper clip on. So because this one is little and this one is big, I'm turning this so that the larger hook is on the bottom. And this is where we have to just be very, very careful. So I balance it on. Okay, and slowly. Jane, don't move. Look at that. It is floating. How cool is that? Jane, what do you think is happening?
The surface
tension.
Tension.
Whoop, it broke the surface tension. So remember when we did the milk experiment with the food coloring and the soap? And the soap broke the surface tension. We talked about how the surface tension of the soap was stronger because of all the fat in the milk. And when you put the soap in, it broke the surface tension and allowed the colors to move around. Well, here, the surface tension, and it would be the same probably on milk, is, you can give it a try though, that'd be cool. It is strong enough to hold the paper clip when you don't break it. So that's why you have to be very gentle. You don't want to break it. But as soon as you break the surface tension, as soon as it goes right through, or starts to go through, it'll fall all the way through because it's broken. It's like as if it was like this. If Jane carefully put her hand on top of my hand, she'd be able to put it on. You can put weight on it. Right? But if she pushed down hard, all of a sudden, it would break the surface tension. It would break the tension and it would go right in. All right, Jane, give it a whirl. See if you can do it. Get it to balance first. Go very slowly. Don't hit the side. It slid right off. Try again. Do you want this?
No.
Slowly. There we go. Look at that. That's awesome. Isn't that so much fun, guys? So this is a super easy but super cool project, right? So, okay, I want to see your pictures. I want to see your videos. If you try this with different liquids, let me know. I would love to find out from you how that worked out. Let's see if we can let this thing float while we finish up the video. Please send me any emails you have, any pictures, or whatever. You can send them to my email, which is rburns, rburns, @kusd.org. You can message me on Facebook at m.me/rattletogether, period. RATTLE, to get her, TOGETHER, period. And you can also find us on Facebook just by typing Rattle Together into the search bar, or fb.me/rattletogether, RATTLETOGETHER. I hope you guys are all happy and healthy and safe. I love ya. I miss ya. Mwah. You want to say bye?
Bye.